you want, you can do anything. 7 tips on how to achieve your goals. Honestly, how often have you thought to yourself, oh God, I can never do that? Certainly far too often, and this could destabilize the way you think generally about life. But when we believe in ourselves, have the right plan, and get started, it's so often much easier than you might think. I am convinced that if no higher powers have to play along, you can do anything you want. I hope my 7 tips will help you finally start walking straight to your destination. 1. What do I really want? That is the first and, in my opinion, also the most important question. What do I really want? What are my needs and desires? So often I've already noticed that friends have told me about a goal that they wanted to achieve, but it sounds great, which could rather be a show-off just to feel among. But is it worth achieving a goal just to impress others? I had a friend back then who was studying fashion designing and really wanted an internship in Lagos. In retrospect, I can admit he only wanted it because it just sounds awesome. He learned a lot about fashion design and life within a short period of time, but never had the absolute dream to work there forever. With respect to all that happened, everything was fine and right and he had no regrets. But he really should have asked himself a little more precisely then why he really wants that. Sometimes you are very dogged to achieve something, but don't really know why. When the dream has come true and you have reached the goal, then it feels as if a balloon has just burst and the only thing that remains is thin air. A small question checklist. Why do I want to achieve the goal? What do I promise myself from it? How will I or my life change as a result? What does it all bring me emotionally and as a person? How bad would it be if it didn't work out? Do I have an alternative too? Small steps lead to the goal. I can understand that it is easy to give up when you stand in front of a gigantic and steep mountain with no idea on how to conquer the challenge. That's why it's important to have a lot of small intermediate goals. It happened to me then when I wanted to set up a new blog, but there was this giant mountain in front of me and I had 1,000 question marks in my head. Which design? Logo? How do I get contents? 1,000 questions and no answers. But you don't have to allow this to disturb you at all. Sometimes it takes a while. At some point, I realized that I could just use my Lily Diary theme, which I am already very familiar with. Then I met with my programmer, who explained a lot of things to me, and now I can start building everything step by step on my own. Every day I do a little thing and in a few weeks, the thing will be ready. Pulling the whole thing up in a short time would have driven me insane. But to find an answer to a question every day, that's great. It's fun and you can be a little happy every day. So I can only recommend, think in small steps and familiarize yourself with the idea that it will take a while. As the saying goes, good things take time. 3. Asking for help. How dogged I used to be. Everything should happen immediately and I wanted to do everything by myself. Sometimes I will sit for hours fixing a problem that others could have solved in 10 minutes. Sometimes it makes so much more sense to ask someone for help than wanting to do everything by yourself. As someone who wants to put up a website for creating written information, I should spend my time planning and writing and not doing things that are much easier for others to do. That is why it often helps to ask for help. There is often the misconception that you have to have done everything on your own, but it is really clever and really brings you forward to recognize your own weaknesses and to compensate for them with the help of others. If you can form the habit of spreading tasks which you are not familiar with, you have better chances of managing your time, making your task easier, and having better results in what you intend to achieve. 4. Believe in yourself honestly. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. Sometimes you forget what you can do and feel relaxed in your comfort zone, but decorate your apartment with mantras hoping you will achieve your dreams someday. You can write on the mirror you look in every morning while you brush your teeth, I can do it. Stick a piece of paper on the fridge with your wish written on it. For example, I will write a book next year. If you read it over and over again, you will believe in it. Success doesn't come by luck, you have to believe it, then you can make it come to reality. 5. Get inspired. There are so many great people out there who do wonderful things and inspire me incredibly to achieve my own goals. These people used to be called idols, but they are not in the real sense. They are just people you look up to and find inspiration in the way they built the career and perceive life in general. You need to get inspired to do greater things when you feel that certain things aren't possible within your own power. Inspiration can be found by Google searching for prominent people in your area of specialization and also reading some of the books they have written. 6. Talking about your dream. It works wonders when you keep telling other people about goals over and over again. I noticed that when I told some of my friends I wanted to learn digital marketing, it made me act towards it because many were expectant of the end result from the online training courses I attended. I never wanted to backslide because I had told them, and it will be a big blow on my face if I am not able to come out successful. Never be afraid to talk to close friends about your wishes and goals. You might possibly have support from some of them in one way or the other, which will make your task easily achievable. 7. Just get started. You can plan and tell a lot, but nothing will happen if you don't take the first step and put the word into practice. I know the first step is so difficult. I notice this sometimes every day when I am writing articles. The first words are so difficult, but then, when you start up something, you will be surprised at what you have achieved in a few hours of writing. Don't be afraid to just start, and don't be afraid of running in a completely wrong direction. You can always turn around and take a different course. The most important thing is to keep moving, because only then will something happen. Standing still is deadly in achieving goals. The highest and steepest mountain can be climbed step by step with enough